Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0616 indicates a problem with the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit. Specifically, this fault occurs when the input voltage to the circuit is below a specified threshold, while the starter is in the off position. The powertrain control module, PCM, monitors various sensor voltages and reactions, and when it detects that the voltage level does not meet expectations, it registers this fault. The starter cut relay is crucial for vehicle starting operations. It essentially permits the flow of electricity from the battery when the ignition is turned to start the engine. This relay is generally housed within the relay circuit board located in the engine compartment. Note that understanding this diagnostic trouble code is essential for ensuring that the starting system operates reliably and for preventing potential breakdowns or starting failures. The error description for DTC P0616 primarily revolves around the starter cut relay diagnosis line. If the input voltage from this circuit is lower than the set threshold when the starter is off, the PCM identifies an abnormal condition and subsequently stores this fault code. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, is integral to managing various vehicle operations and reacting to electrical faults. The starter cut relay's role is to allow the starting system to engage the engine when prompted by the ignition switch. This relay circuit is represented in the relay circuit board, which is situated in the engine compartment. It's crucial to assess both the relay circuit and corresponding PCM to ensure the vehicle's starting functionality remains intact. The causes for the DTC P0616 can be grouped into three primary areas. Firstly, a faulty relay circuit board may disrupt the communication between components, leading to inadequate voltage transmission to the starter cut relay. Secondly, a shorted external circuit, particularly the STRLY container circuit, may cause improper voltage levels due to wiring issues or damage, making it critical to inspect the wiring thoroughly. Lastly, a malfunctioning PCM itself could be responsible. Even if all other components are operating correctly, a defect in the PCM can lead to erroneous readings or signal failures. Each of these potential causes must be systematically evaluated during the troubleshooting process to isolate the issue effectively. Symptoms associated with DTC P0616 typically involve starting system failures, meaning that the vehicle may not start altogether. Drivers may notice that turning the ignition does not produce any response from the engine or starter. Additionally, there may be abnormal voltage readings in related circuits, highlighting that the electrical flow is potentially compromised. Moreover, the presence of error codes within the PCM may also indicate that issues are prevalent in the starting circuit or related components. Identifying these symptoms early can prevent further complications and ensure that the vehicle remains operational. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0616 involves preparing the vehicle for diagnostic tests. Start by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. This action allows for electrical checks of various circuits while the vehicle systems are active. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the voltage readings from the starter cut relay. If the HDS indicates that the starter cut relay value is below 2.2 volts, this confirms that the failure is duplicable, validating the issue with the starter cut relay diagnostics line. Noting these values is critical for the subsequent steps, as they provide a baseline for further troubleshooting. In the second troubleshooting step, focus on the relay circuit board. Disconnect the relay circuit board connector to isolate it for inspection. Once disconnected, perform tests on the starter cut relay 2 circuit, aiming to determine if the relay itself is functioning correctly or if it shows signs of damage or wear. Incorrect functioning of the relay is a common cause of DTC P0616, and these tests should clearly indicate whether the relay can adequately pass the required voltage to initiate the starting process. Should the relay pass all tests, move on to inspecting the external circuit wiring for shorts or breaks. The third step requires checking the external circuit leading from the PCM to the starter cut relay. Begin by inspecting the wiring and connections for any signs of damage, wear, or corrosion, as these can interfere with normal voltage supply. The shorted wire inspection mainly focuses on the ST-RLY1 to 2 connection, which if damaged, could lead to insufficient voltage reaching the relay. Conduct a resistance check to determine if the circuit is shorted to ground. The expected result should be more than 1 megaohm in normal conditions. If these conditions aren't met, it confirms there is an issue within the external circuit that requires repair or replacement. The fourth troubleshooting step involves inspecting the powertrain control module, PCM, itself. If previous tests indicated that the relay circuit and external wiring are functioning as expected, focus on evaluating the PCM for potential malfunctions. The PCM, which serves as the central computer for various vehicle functions, can, at times, react unexpectedly if it's not functioning correctly. This involves checking input and output connections, diagnostic codes, and overall performance. In many instances, if the other inspection items are confirmed to be functioning normally, it indicates a high likelihood that the PCM may indeed be the source of the trouble code. If the PCM is confirmed as the cause, replacing it is necessary to resolve the DTC. After completing all necessary repairs associated with DTC P0616, the final step is to verify the repair by conducting a series of tests. Start by clearing any DTC codes stored in the PCM using the HDS. This action resets the system and allows for a clean slate for testing. Next, take the vehicle for a test drive to observe if the starting system operates normally under different conditions. Monitor for previously documented symptoms or any recurrence of the DTC. If no codes return and the vehicle starts properly under various scenarios, you can confidently conclude that the repair was successful. Preventive maintenance practices are essential to ensure the longevity and reliability of your vehicle's starting system. Regular inspections of the starter cut relay and the relay circuit board should be a part of routine checkups. This can be evaluated at every major service interval. It's crucial to check the relay function periodically to identify any early signs of wear or malfunction. Furthermore, maintaining proper wiring conditions, including checking for fraying or corrosion, can also keep the system functioning optimally. Being proactive in these areas can minimize the likelihood of experiencing the DTC P0616 in the future and enhance overall vehicle reliability. In conclusion, DTC P0616 points towards significant issues within the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit. Successfully addressing this fault requires a focused approach to troubleshoot the relay, associated wiring, and the PCM. Each component must be carefully inspected and tested to confirm operational integrity. Applying the outlined troubleshooting steps thoroughly will facilitate a resolution of the issue without unnecessary replacements. Regular maintenance checks are also emphasized to prevent recurrence. Understand that early detection and corrective action are critical to ensuring consistent vehicle performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.